Ooh, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 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 It's cool, it's cool, it's cool, cool. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Welcome. It's cool. Yes, it's cool. It's welcome, 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 welcome. You hope you not hear me. Come on in. Yeah. Come on and come on. Come on in. 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 It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Ooh, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. 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 It's 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 cold. Mr. Winter not been nice. Mr. Winter has been cold. It's cold. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Winter Live. Yes, welcome to the Winter Live. Welcome to the Winter Live. Welcome, 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 welcome. Ooh, welcome, 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 welcome. Ooh, welcome, welcome. Nes, yes, 99. You don't understand that. Juicy word, the ghost. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, welcome for coming in. Could you please leave some lively likes on the thumbs up for me? Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Woo, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Dear me, I love your jeans. Thank you. Now, man, I'm in the army this morning with me. Call me, call me, call. Call me, call me, call. Welcome, welcome. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Christmas coming. Give me some thumbs up, please. You didn't give me much for Thanksgiving. So even Christmas, I'll give thanks for the likes. Okay. Bowl me jeans. Yeah. Hello, what's your channel's about? Oh, my channel is a content creating channel. And I put we use a kitchen. We do so much things here. So this one is a kitchen now. So we love our tummy. We love the tummy. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Days after Thanksgiving. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sandy Sharma. I am from India. I need some of your Indian cooking. Send me some of your Indian recipe. Yeah. I am from the West Indian, Jamaica. Hi, Mark Smith. Welcome. Annie. I. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Winter is not playing at all. And we have just started November. You can imagine? December. Can you imagine? Yeah. North Korea. Welcome. Big up. Big up. Thumbs up. as you come in, could you just kindly touch the thumbs up button? Give me some Christmas thumbs up. Thank you. Recommended Jamaican food. We have a wide variety of Jamaican food. Yes. To name some of maybe you never heard about. You have the curry chicken, which I'm going to show this morning. You have the coconut rundown. So many things. Jamaican food is diverse, my dear. And guess what? Everybody who visited the island loves the food. Yeah. Worse if you are eating outside of the hotel where you stays. You know? Yeah. For one thing I can tell you, we love our food spicy. My opinion about India, I love India. I love, well, let I tell you, it may not show, but my people way back when, they are Indians. Indians, half Indian, quarter Indian, one native Indian, and it comes right up like that, you know. But I love India. I love India. I love the people. I love the Indians' shape. And when they are dancing and, you know, they go, yeah, I love India. I love their food. Our neighbors, when I'm growing up, they were Indians, full Indians. And they love to cook the dal and bhat and different type of food. I love India. And out of many, we are one. That's our motto in Jamaica. So there's no discrimination on persons. On subscribe to you, Joy Powell. Thank you very much. Thank you. Anyone there more that need to be described? I have seen who died in India. Oh, there was a program usually came over by the name of, oh my God, what's the name of the man again? He passed away some years. We usually tune in on the radio to listen to them. We just love to hear the songs. We don't know the words, but the beat and the rhythm of the songs. What was his name again? I forget. Oh my goodness. And after that man passed away, I think he was really the top, or I don't know how you describe it. If it is, I don't know how you describe it. Let me not try. But after he passed away, we have never heard that program coming back on the radio, because to me, there's nobody else to do it. But we always, as growing up, we always look for it, listen to them, and they gave a whole performance every Sunday. Every Sunday. Until he passed away, until maybe the old thing maybe died. I don't know if the younger ones came up and took it on and, keep it going. Yeah, so in such, Rajasin, I'm trying to remember what his name don't sound like that. He would be a big man. No, I would have to look him up and read about him. And over here in the US, the other day have they get their what they call it, that they could celebrate their culture in this country. And of course, you know that the roots of America is really Indians. For those that didn't know that, look it up. So I did went to the Indian thing that they have. In Jamaica, we always not this time, in the August time, they have they put out an Indian parade. So that day is celebrated. You get the Indian curry, you get the Indian food, you get the Indian dance, the little jump going. Yeah. Yes. Bye, Annie. Right? So You have the full-fledged Indians in Jamaica. Jamaica is a melting pot, let me tell you. Every nation is being found on that island. And many came there and never returned to their homeland again. They made Jamaica their home, you know. But I love, if I weren't up here, we would have gone to the Indian show in Jamaica. Up here, they do it, but I don't think they do it like how they did it in Jamaica. Oh man, when you go there, you buy, you eat, you want to take home everything. Now, there's a story about there's a story that happened. These Indians in Jamaica, they have a daughter, and the crossing of it, which they held to adamantly, they should not cross. So you're gonna get married to an Indian. You know, you don't cross. And this young lady, pretty young lady, well, Indians are always pretty. They're pretty, especially when they keep themselves up, when they're getting older, it still shows on them. No disrespect. But sometimes they haven't kept some of the things. So, no disrespect, because it happened in every. And she married to a white man. And she had a child. And the husband took her, I'm not want to say which of the country, took her in the country. And the next when she woke up, she haven't found her baby. She cannot find the husband. And it was that bad that they loaded her onto a plane straight back to Jamaica, and she came back mental disturbed. She has never been herself, ever, never. She walk on the street, and it's only because people know her, knew the family, her body don't really trouble her. And she always talking about her beautiful baby boy, her baby. And the family have never heard anything from those people concerning the child or the husband that she is married to, because the family was so upset that she went and married to an Indian. So, there are some things we did. Yeah, it's a very sad story. This young girl, her first child, her first person, and getting married. And that was what happened to her. Just the other day I was asking for her. Such a nice girl, so nice. Their name were Kolai. Their Indian names is, well, to be honest to you, the mom married. So I don't know if the Kolai is the marriage name. I don't remember their name before marriage. But there's a place, there's a district, like the name of it is Seafort. When you want to find Indians, go that side. It Kolai, the Dukis, a lot to explain. A lot of Indians. But they're nice people. Yeah, they get along with people. They get along with others. It's not hard for them to, and they love to teach. What you think you don't know, especially in their cooking, their culture. Yes. No, the husband is not really responsible. It's the parent. The parent who, you know. We still have that you don't like when the culture been crossed, and the men look at this girl and wow, such pretty girl, and the woman look at that gentleman, the guy over there, and say, oh my God, so pretty guy, and da. And the next thing you know, they got married. Okay, today I almost have it done already. I am doing some curry chicken and some rice with a little piece of lamb beside it. Yeah, And of course, I'm going to do some pomegranate juice. Put a little bit of cake beside it and show you what I've done. The days after Thanksgiving, this place was full of food all over. You know, when I saw so much food, I cannot eat. Good morning, my dear sis. How are you today? Where you are, you're cold? In spite I'm wearing warm and you're to be warm in the house. I still feel cold, some cold air peeping through some place. It is cool. And yes, I wasn't in the kitchen yesterday because the kitchen, I tell you, I don't know when. You get a big turkey that could not even fit on the couldn't even fit on the platter. And guess what? It's 3 children and 2 and 3 adults. I am the less eater of all of them all. I just a little slice, just a thin slice of a piece of turkey for me. Yeah, and vegetables and all the rest of it. I call it, those times, I call it World Waste Food Day or America Waste Food Day because it's not this home alone. Every household, and they cook for the homeless wherever they are and the age, they cook for them. So even if they do not have, even if they have things, you have, and you know what was sweet? You saw the young peoples, they have this kitchen, this big place that they cook, and then you look and see young people in there, school children, everybody helping to get things together, shipping out, loading up in vehicle, going out to, it's, you know, it brings something to you. It's so nice, so nice. This, I admire the young people when it came on to certain things. Oh, you know, hands on they are with it. Oh, hands on. They are there in the mix of things, getting things done, boxing up, packing up, sharing out, and you know, and doing their bags to hand out. It is it is something. It's good. It's good. It's good. And for the returning or the retired or what you call them soldiers, the military, they have a set for themselves. It is only done to the persons who were in war and back. Their things provided different. It brings such real feelings. It you know, I just can't under explain it. For you to see it and I am explaining it, it's so different. It's so different. Everybody is everybody. And it's not like you can go to somebody else's house and say, okay, let's have dinner. Everybody preparing their big turkey and their chicken. And we had, I'm tell you what we have. A giant sized turkey. Lamb. Turkey, lamb, goat, and what else are there? Turkey, lamb, goat. I think that was what? Turkey, lamb, goat. What else? I don't remember if there's any other meat right there. And then we have sweet potato and peas and black eyed peas stew. It's too much to name. Believe me, it's too much to name. Okay. Cake was here floating all around. Cake is still here. And we gave away cake. We gave away cake. And because I baked, my daughter came in and she baked. And so it wasn't all about selling so much. Yeah, I would sell, but in that time, it reminds me when I was a child. Oh my goodness. Speaking about the sorrel, there were loads of sorrel. And of course, to back the sorrel up, you have the apple cider. So you know you have at these times you have this type of juice, the apple cider. It is very nice. It is nice. This is what they use to make it. It is all fresh. There is no additives to it. They said so. I tell you, and then you have beer. believe me, believe me, it reminds me when I was growing up. It put back that memory when I was growing up. Each time when I saw these things, because when I was growing up, the family, they would have slaughtered the goat. They have 2-3 goats, and they would have cut goat and sent to this home, that home, and everybody that need a piece of goat meat can come in. And then they have, we use, it's not the white chicken like now. It's our old fowl them that grow. So you have this big, get out that big rooster a week before and give it single Bible, which we call aloe vera. And so they are purging him out. They don't just catch him and use him up like that. And then they have all these containers. And as a child, they would be sending me here, dear. So I am the delivery girl with food and your drinks. And sometimes you have to make 2 trips to one home because I could not carry like the food and the drinks. So you drop off here, you get back for the drinks, and you give to them. And it just, the other day I'm looking at it, it just reminded me, you know. It is so nice, and I wish we were nice all the time, all through the year. Not only when these designated time came around. We wish we do it with, we do it love free to everyone. Don't care who you are, because guess what? It is food. And one of the things that we missed with, the very Bible says, if your enemy hungry, feed him. And if you look deep in that, you would realize that hungry is not a nice thing. Hungry is not welcome. So he said, if your enemy is hungry, you're not feeding him because you're trying to show your hand that I give to you, but you are giving it because hungry. It's not good. And when a person is hungry, they are angry. So don't have the food and the drink, and somebody wants it, and you don't help them with it. I want to tell you, sometimes I saw them begging, and they use the food, and they don't really want it. I remember one morning I went in town, and I saw this guy. He wasn't an elderly person, he was a fairly young person. But you see that, you can see the sea on him. And he walked up to me and he said to me, I am hungry. Can you give me money to buy a patty? I said to him, okay, wait right here for me. And I went and I bought the patty and cocoa bread. So you know, they put the patty in the middle of the cocoa bread. And I bought him some orange juices. because this was morning and he's hungry. So you're giving him something to, tip up the thing. Hmm. When I came and handed the bag to him and he looked in there, he said, "Me never tell us I want food." I said, "But if I can understand clearly, when a person says they're hungry, I think food is what they're asking for. No, you should give me the money." I said, "No, I'm not giving you the money. You're hungry, and if you say you wanted a pants, I'll go to the store and get you a suit and give it to you." So when they want to go and do their different things to supply their habits, they uses food, and sometimes people went in their pocket, give them the money and said, "Go and buy the food." No, I don't do that. I'll go in the restaurant and buy a good plate of food. Took you there and sit you down and you eat. You said you're hungry, and that is what I am feeling. But they have their different habits and they want to supply their different habits. Yes, even in the little, you're surprised to know somebody is there. They may not come even if they say thanks to you, but you're surprised to know behind the scene how they are thanking you. And what can be better? When you give, you receive it down the road. Sometimes not you, but your children. I always said to my girl that it's not the multiple of your education. Because sometimes you have your education and you have such a hard time. But favors granted to them where they didn't, it's not something they had in their mind. Yes, they bought their habits. Not only cigarette, but the other mixtures. And that's where your money goes. But I rather to give the money, give the value for the money. You're hungry? Oh yes, man, I'm coming with my plate. And I'm giving you a nice drinks. So I don't support the habit, especially on the street. When you're saying to me you're hungry, and maybe what I have in my pocket is just to go and do my own thing. And I said, okay, let me give you something from it. And I just give you the money, and you cut what I am going to do short, and you go to get your cigarette, your strong, and your habits. And when you're finished doing that, you are still hungry because that's not food, right? So I don't like that. And I learned the hard way with these people, with some of these people. So hungry, yep, follow me, or wait right here. I'm coming back to you. So I'm coming with the food. You eat your fill. It's too much, take home the rest and have it again. So it's nice if we can just do our part, because cast your bread upon the water and you will find it many days. Not the literal bread, but the thing you do. Sometimes some of the persons that you help, it's like you're saying to yourself they don't even worth it. But leave judgment unto the bigger guy. You give, and give it willingly. Give it with love, because you are going to reap it back in love. And while I'm still doing this, I remember the first time I traveled to the United States of America and I traveled to work. Didn't have nothing in my mind about coming to work and things like that. But I'm always, from a child, I am giving a hand. When I was 17, they have me as a volunteer for the age when they're taking them out and I would go with them and help to feed them and things like that. And they always do it like on a holiday. And I remember the first time I came here, I went in town and I saw this lady. I know her. We speak a couple of times. And she said to me, I get a letter that is on the hotel program. She said I got a letter of the program, of the hotel program. And I won't be able to go because I can't find anybody to leave my 2-year-old with. I am going to give you the letter. She didn't ask me if I have children that I could leave. I'm going to give you the letter. And they are coming there Wednesday. Take it to them, and I'm going to give you a note with it. And she did just that. And she didn't even give me the note. She sent the note to the coordinator. And I went, and I got through, no question much asked. And I used to work at the hospital. And right as she was dealing with me, they got a call that they would like somebody to do a home care because the lady, they don't want to take her to the home. They want her to stay in her own home, which, you know, she gained still older independent. And because I was one there that have the training, it was thrown on me. So instead of coming to the hotel, I was coming to these rich people. And I had to went back to the hospital, and they didn't hesitate. They wrote up my what you call it? My resume was done, and my all of my things. And even what they didn't even ask for, they provided and give me. When I went to get the visa, the work visa, no hesitation. I went in and they asked me about 3 questions, and I looked them in the face and I answered them. They said, pick up your visa 2 o'clock. And when I went for the visa, the next call I get, your flight will be 2 something. Was quick like that. When I reach America, I left Jamaica, the flight left up about 2:30. And when I got here, it was like 1 o'clock. And they came and picked us up. I could not go to the place. It was one of the Kennedys clan that I went to work with. And I'm like, John F. Kennedy? You mean the president? You mean the president was? Excuse me? You mean me? Really? Little me? Yes. So, the things you do not even think of, things just reach you like that. Just reaches you like that. She just gave it to me. Yeah, really, Kennedy family? Who? It's me? Me? And I care for that lady. She was 96 years old. And I was assigned to doctor. I was assigned to an ex-registered nurse who came in and, and anything I saw that, I would call and say, yeah. So let me tell you. Free mind, free heart, free spirit. Yes. That's why nothing that any persons have, I don't grudge them for it. And I always implore people, don't grudge people for what they have. You will never know what is waiting in the wings for you. You don't know how they get it, one. Hey, be happy for them. Be happy for them. I love your things. I love the car. I love your plot of land, but I don't grudge you for it. I will encourage you. And that is always me. I encourage you. You may have a down feelings. You may think you are going through this so much. And when I came back, I still have my job. That they didn't look and say, okay, you were 8 months out of the job. I came back to the job and I work. Yeah. So, yeah. So some of the times is what you do, what you have done, what you have given came back to you multiplied in different ways. Ah, when I'm on the plane, I said, me this going to America? Because I weren't thinking of traveling. It were not in me. And a matter of fact, traveling, America was not on my list. Where I wanted to go was like England or Canada or right in Africa because I wanted to know the place. So I didn't have America on my list. But then America came and I grabbed it. And I haven't go to Canada. I haven't been to England yet because there are always some other things that came up. But my son is in England. So I tell you, my sisters and my brothers, free heart, free spirit, free mind. You know? Just do it with a free spirit. And I am first going to do this pomegranate juice. It's free, free, free. It is given free. So actually I started, I need more likes, please. Them lights, they're too little bit. They're too light. We need every duty likes. I tell you something, from some creases or corner, the coal is coming in. At this time, you have to drink a lot of fluid or liquid, whatever we call it. And make sure we take our vitamin C or everything that carries C with it. That. Okay, nice. Bye bye. Okay, my dear, take care. Be good. More likes. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. So this is the pomegranate. Yeah. I was watching a lady one morning. I don't remember where she is. And they grew pomegranate. Wow, when she made the juice of the pomegranate, it's like a big container. Like, how should they do it? I think she put it, I don't remember if she put it over the fire. And then all the juice have been released out of it. They lives healthy, I tell you. Everything is on the farm. All their drinks, and I didn't see anybody else, I just saw she and her husband. All their drink is everything free. Their food. And I watched her, but I haven't bumped into them again. Just trying to get onto them. When they went and read the pomegranate, big ones like this, man. I don't remember if it's there or after. I don't remember all the juice being extracted, but it was a lot. And they sat for meal, and I tell you, it's so rich when you look at it. And this is one of a good fruit to eat. Back in the Middle East, back in those days, in Egypt, Jerusalem, name those places down that side. This is one of the things that they, even to now, if you went to a Jew place, they haven't used their meal without pomegranate. In which they haven't juiced it. What they do, they just give it, it serves with your meal. Pomegranate. Every Jew that I know, and that tells me that is all of them do it. But guess what? I heard that if you fed on pomegranate, it builds your reproductive system. So you want to have more babies? Oh yes. I don't know if it is true. You understand? But people from those time right up to now, it is something that leads on and live on, that pomegranate is one of their thing. You won't see them with oranges much, but pomegranate, yeah. You serve their meal, the pomegranate is there. They make their salad, pomegranate is there. So they use pomegranate very much. It is a good source of, I think it's vitamin C, isn't it? But it carries a lot of things. Pomegranate. It's the Christmas is coming. You can buy some pomegranate. You can make your pomegranate juice, or when you're doing your salad, you put your pomegranate seed in there. And is it Judah? Let me know. I used to just squeeze the seed, squeeze it, and throw the seed out. They said no, eat everything. Eat the seeds. That's where. Yeah. So everywhere you go, you learn something. Because we just use it, put it in our mouth, squeeze that juice from it, and throw the seed out. No, they said eat the seed. And even in my home, I have a pomegranate tree there. I planted a pomegranate, and it bear, and it is bearing and bearing and bearing and bearing. And they sold it in the bottle. They sold the pomegranate juice in the bottle. So you feel like you're lazy and can't be bothered, you just buy a bottle of pomegranate. And some place it is seasonal, some place you have pomegranate right around the ear. Yeah, you have pomegranate here round. Here's an easier way in doing this. Let's get all these pretty seeds out. And these are sweet, real sweet. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Could you please give me some more thumbs up? That's only 9 people. No. I saw at one time 24 people came in, tuning at the same time. And on another time I saw 36 people tuning at the same time. So I can do very much well with more likes. Don't be mean with your likes, man. Don't mean with your likes, please. Give me some more likes. This is once again the kitchen. And this is where the joy and the comfort of food is. If you are hungry, you are filled in the kitchen. If you are thirsty, your thirst is quenched in the kitchen. And when you look all around you, there is so much things to be done in the kitchen. You know? The least person love the kitchen, and this is where you can harrow and trials and harrow. If you put too much, if you put too less, then you mark it out and you said, okay, the next time this is the amount I will put. You know? And don't feel any way. Every cook make mistake in the kitchen. Every cook. The difference is sometimes you do something and you can do something. If too much salt going to the pot, all you have to do is take a teaspoon of sugar, depending on the amount of how big your pot is, and put some sugar in there and it neutralizes the salt. Hey, who did know that one? Who did know it? Did you know it? Any cookies on here? Is there any cook? Tell me in the comment section that you did know it. If you didn't know it, tell me in the comment section you didn't know it. Yes. So, if the pot is too salty, just put a little sugar and neutralize it. When you taste it, it's neither sweet or salty. Did you know it? Did you? Somebody answers me. You're hearing that one for the first time? Tell me if you heard that one for the first time. Hi, Jevin. Hi, how are you? Happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Feel at home, feel peaceful, feel to comment respectfully, please. We accept comments, we accept not ones that were discriminating or things like that. No discriminating, no prejudice. of people, colors, language, or anything like that. But feel free to say or your piece. Somebody tell me if they had known this before. Abiskia, I hope I get that. UK07, welcome to you. So you can comment respectfully. We do not prejudice against persons, who they are or who they are not. That's not our place. That is not our thing to interfere with anybody. If the comment is not a comment to, it will be taken down. So you have to comment respectfully, knowing that you're dealing with people and you're talking to people. Just people. We don't go by color, creed, or nothing like that. We are people. And we deal with each other as people. So we don't look at color, we don't look at looks, we don't look at straight nose, we don't look at lean nose. We don't do those things. We ain't do those things. Those things is not a part of us. Okay, so you can comment. Comment respectfully. Comment, let your comment be with love. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Touch the like button, touch the like button, touch the like button. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I am going to get it into this. I am not going to put any water in it. The juice from the pomegranate will do what it is to do. Okay, so I'm not going to put any water on there. I don't do it with the water. I just let the natural as natural can be. What is your take on Christmas? We just finished Thanksgiving and we're preparing for Christmas. All of the pepper lights are up. For those that celebrate Christmas, we have people that does not celebrate Christmas. The people who celebrate Christmas, they're going off to get their everything done. So yeah, so I'm just gonna run this over here and get back. this is what your pomegranate should look like. If you want to add water or add something to it, when you do it, you can do that. But we do not really do addition of liquid. We just work with what we get. And this is one pomegranate. If you want to run it through the strainer, then you can do just that. Because you might not feel comfortable with the crock seeds in your mouth. So you can strain it off, but I just throw it out like this to show you. Okay? So you can put it through a strainer and then you get like that. Oh, Krishna. That's what my name. Lord Krishna. It would be a sin with all of what I had prepared here before to go ahead and do some more preparation. It wouldn't be nice. It wouldn't be a nice look. Oh, if the person from India is still here, the name of the person I was trying to remember is Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna. That's the name of the person I was trying to remember. And every Sunday evening, they used to have this program. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Please give me some thumbs up. Please give me some thumbs up. And these are slices of the turkey. If you go on my page, you will see the big king turkey sitting there. What we do anyhow, for maybe some persons who didn't know it or do it that way, after using up, we remove the bones from it, and you can use the bones to make soup. For those that love soup like myself, so we use the bones, we remove the from it, and then we cut the bone just like you do ham. If you're doing ham, what you do, you take out the ham bone and you use the ham bone to make soup. Whichever soup you want to make, whether pea soup, plain soup, whatever soup. So we don't really throw the bones out, because after as you are seeing what I'm showing to you, you know, you get the slices off, and then the bones, you try carefully. And this season to the bone. I remember the bones are not like chicken bone. It is so hard you can't crack that bone. So you just cut away and put down. But honestly, for me to really raise a dish now to go and cook, that would be a sin, because I can demonstrate from what is here. Understand? The one that I would like it, I think that is finished, that I would like to show you though, the one, the black eyed peas, that black eyed peas stew. You do a stew with the black eyed peas. And you may wonder how long this turkey takes to bake. Now, to everybody that use turkey by now, know that turkey is by the pound. You measure it out, or what you do, decimalize it. Like you say, okay, a pound of turkey would take, say, 2 hours. Let's, rough calculation. 2 hours. So you multiply that by the poundage. So for instance, this turkey is like let's say it's a 20-pound turkey. So you multiply the 1 pound, 1 pound baking time, and you multiply it, so you work out how long the turkey will take to bake. This turkey was placed in the oven from 1 p.m. and was ready by 4:30. 4:35, and it was well baked. So if you do that, you won't have a problem with your turkey. And most people don't want to cut up any turkey, because it takes long unless you have the machine for chirps and do that. outside of that, most people, they bake the turkey. And um, I think it's in Staten Island up here. An entire mansion was burnt to the ground because they have this industrial deep fryer. So you know the industrial the deep fries is like from here, from where I'm standing to the ground, if it's not higher. So they are going to fry the turkey. As I said, it's not easy, and everybody who know turkey, I know what it is like. It's not easy to cut. So they stuff this turkey down, so you know it's immersed there. And I don't know what they weren't doing, but maybe you saw it on the news. The entire mansion went to the ground because those deep fries, it is piped up on all these things. And you know that fat and heat is not two people who work together quite nicely. So, yeah. So somebody wasn't manning it. Somebody was currently at the poolside. So somebody, something, somewhere, somehow. And the fat and the thing, before they could get help, it was all burnt to the ground. So I say every time, when you are cooking, you cannot be cooking and you are watching a show or you are on the TV. You cannot be undivided. When I am cooking, I am not undivided. So if my phone rang and I said, okay, I'll call you back. Take it easy, I'll call you back as long as it's not something too important. Because the least you can just turn away, and the next thing you know, it's an uncontrollable fire. Yes, so they lost their house to the turkey. As though people, they are cooking. Now this will have to go. This is the curry chicken. Right. So this is the lovely curry chicken. Curry chicken and rice. And this is don't want it to clump up the time it's really cold. And so we do this not very spicy, because we have young people who is eating head from the pot. This is your better curry. And I want to tell you, curry is not like first time curry. First time curry, the ginger is a yellow ginger, the same one you call turmeric. That is what make curry. They used to let those ginger ripe properly, but now the things are not coming to perfection. So by the time you put a curry, first time you use a curry and you look at this, you have a yellow looking, enticing to eat. Now the amount of curry you have to throw over the meat to get it to a certain looks. It's so much. And you can't use too much of curry, because if you use too much curry, it gives the taste something else. Some person will say they burn the curry. I don't burn the curry, because guess what? There is the hot ginger that you can use. So you don't have to burn the curry. Because the meat may take you 2 hours to cook. That curry cooked a long time ago. Yeah. And so in this curry, you use Irish. I just love when I'm doing my curry. It's not me who cook this one. It's my daughter who cook it. So she put carrot and so. I just use my Irish. But nothing is wrong with you want to put in carrot and put in all the little things in your curry, and then you have a rich curry because the Irish help to give you a thickened consistency, right? Some person cooking curry and the curry, the gravy of the curry is so watery. But when you finish with your curry and I cut my meat them smaller, I cut my chicken smaller, and you twist and you turn your curry when you curry you put them on. You don't put the Irish because you remember the Irish would have cooked before. So you measure the time and then you put in your Irish and then the a lot of people who seasons meat. And we all have this mistaken part of it. When you say season meat, it's only two things, pepper and salt. When you put your meat to marinate with that, when you put on your meat, you put some, when you put it on the fire, you put some seasoning that you prepare. So that go and cook with it. And you left the rest. Until you left a small amount of minutes. So the potato would have gone in because the potato went in order to mash. So you put in the potatoes, cut them small, put them in, and they would have mashed in there. Let's say 5 or 6 minutes before releasing the flame from your pot, you put the rest of your seasoning in. Turn it around, stir it around and stir it around. Cover it tightly. Reduce your flame and it's finished cooking. So the flavor of your other things that you put in is not being lost. So you would have your garlic on your, and I just love my garlic because garlic just give my pot, a lively taste and a lively thing, yeah. So that time, but some person put the meat on and it may take them hour so to cook, whatever the timing is, and it stay there and cook. And then they don't add any more seasoning to it. They let that stay, and that is the cook. No, you are always to have the last set of seasoning to balance back your thing, man. And sometimes you will say, but this person cook chicken and it tastes different from that person cooking it over there. You go to a restaurant, they say, this one, because of how they add to their meal, to their cooking. So everybody can cook a chicken, everybody can curry a chicken, but sometimes when you get it, it all tasted different. What did you do? I did nothing. What did you do? Cooking is a art. Cooking is a little tricky if you don't understand, especially what seasoning go with what. Some person took all of the bottle seasoning them and just dumped them into the thing. And with the amount that they're dumping it in there. Sometimes your mixture spoil the taste of your food. Cooking, as I said, use trial and error. I will just cook with my scallion and my onion and ooh, wow. Somebody else cook with all of the bottled seasoning that they can find in the world. And they're cooking. Still short of something, still too much of something, yes. So it's a hard, and who learn. Those people that you see put out the put out the cookbook and some ways they come and telling you about cooking. They learn from you and I. They will learn from the older persons. Because who to make mistake like the older ones? Oh, when they taste it never tastes good, so I'm going to cook it again. And they did it again. And they brought out the flavor that they want from the pot. So cooking is not just you get up and you, okay, everybody can curry a chicken and we just throw in some things in there and doop, 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 doop. No. For you to cook and to have a nice tasting meal, for you to have a nice tasting meal, you want your meat to cook and taste nice. Whether you're going to do it well done, rare, slight rare, medium rare, full rare, whatever rare. Yes, you just do it that way. So this is my chicken, this is my rice and pigeon peas, otherwise known as gold peas. So we put that there and we drop our vegetables for the lamb. It is a mint sauce for the lamb. What goes good with lamb like the mint? Woo! I tell you put the sauce, the mint, you just use the mint and do the sauce. Mmm. So good. Yeah. And I learned this one from some Chinese. I used to look after their children and I have to cook. Two things I did. I was the nanny for the children and I was their cook. So they give me a big book. Yeah. And I used to do almost, they used to share, each home would come, you catered for a home. So it's like a pool and it went round and came back around and to you again. And I was the one that used to do the rib. I used to do the cooking and they would have say what they wanted from that time to that time. So therefore I start preparing from sometime 2 days before and get my things done, get it marinated, and then they give me the mint instead of sauce. And you make the sauce with the mint and sprinkle it over it. Wow! For the lamb. They use it for the pork too, but not so much. But for the lamb, the mint sauce. So I'm telling somebody this who didn't know. Use the mint sauce. And your mint is so good. I think they use the white wine sauce for the pork. And when you're doing your things, don't forget the pimento. So it would be honestly not a good look for me to be cooking right now again while there's so much food that is here. So I'm just demonstrating from it. And the kitchen have mixed smell. The smell of the cake, smell of the different food. So I'm going to chop off a piece of this cake here and give to you. And this one is fruit and nuts. This is a fruit and nut cake. You know you have your little not the nuts in it. And guess what? Everybody can bake, you know. Everybody should be able to bake. Believe me. This is our cake. This is fruits and nuts. And somewhere along the line we have sorrel cake here. Somewhere along the line we have a fire cake. Sorrel rum cake. So it was a time of on your toes, moving here, moving there, moving. Yeah, I guess some people don't have to eat for the rest of the year. So it was, so I'm just showing you because this place is packed with things, so. And you could try the black eye peas. The black eye do the, like, there's a pea sauce. And you can also try I think I did that one before in front of you. The sweet potato, mashed sweet potato. Oh, I did it, but I did not just serve it out like that. I did it into a roll, you know, and bake and thing like that. But this one was done with the two different type of color potato, and use the green peas, those small green peas, and you put your celery, and you just, you know, make it look so nice, plus tastes nice. And then the mushroom, you do the mushroom sauce. So all of that was done. So it would be honest. Let me tell you, it would be honest. It would be a sin for me to put back a pot on fire and say that I'm going to cook for you to see. I just use what I have to demonstrate with and tell you how it goes. Because I don't like seafood wasting. I don't like seafood wasting. Sometimes we stay here and waste food, and somewhere else somebody's starving. So I don't like seafood wasting. Because if I do something else here, it is going to be. I can't do any cake because enough cake is here. There's nothing more in baking unless I was going to bake a breadfruit or roast a breadfruit. And even that, it's gonna have to put in the freezer and stay there for a while. Okay? So that's your lamb. Oh, I didn't show you the lamb. The lamb is somewhere in the freezer place there. And well, you can prepare your lamb in many different ways. Different ways you can prepare your lamb. Different ways you can do your lamb, and it's nice. Okay? All food is nice, you know. It's just the way how you currently prepare it. But all food is nice. And I am not on boast on myself, but give God thanks I can twist my hand and turn it around. and it is tasty. It's good, you know. I love the kitchen ever so much because I just came in here and I'm looking at a load of oranges over there, and I said, what can be done with these oranges? I'm gonna try something here. You try something. I have a video up where I deboned the chicken. That didn't gain much traction at all. I don't know if persons didn't understand what happened. Well, I was deboning the chicken right in front of everybody that was on the live with me. It didn't gain much traction. Well, let me tell you, it's hard if you debone that chicken and you took all the bones out, you cut the chicken, you just cut it from the back and you start deboning from the back and you remove all the skeleton of the chicken, and then when you're finished, you stuff that chicken, you stuff the wing as if the bone are still there holding it together, and you stuff it and you cord it up and then you roast it. So you have nothing to do with any bone. It's so nice. Yeah. But it's on the channel. But I would chance it again. That one never gained a lot of traction at all. I guess people didn't understand. And then, you're looking on me with my hands in. I'm a peering knife and I am peering out and I am going on with myself. Right. So even that, and you can do the same for the turkey. Yeah, you can debone the turkey. And you fix them up back and make him look like no bones has been lost. So as I said, to cook and to put your things together to your taste, because the taste bud works funny, It works funny. Right? You can glaze your chicken, you could glaze the turkey. I'm not sure about, because I left that turkey went into oven before I rolled out of bed. And when I rolled out of bed, I was with Macy's. So I left the other cooks in here. And everybody that is from my lineage, they love the fire, they love the kitchen, they love the cooking. Don't care what work they are, what their profession is. They just love it. So if they didn't get anything else from me, they get that one. And if I didn't get it, where I get it from my mother. When my mother stand up and when she cooking, man, she that humming around, and when she coming, man, she's coming with a bang. And my siblings, they all the same. Everybody just love the kitchen. They love the baking, they love the cooking. You can't be hungry when you're around them. No. And they're always finding something to give you. And they're always doing something. They just love the kitchen. You'll always find cookie in the cookie jar. You'll always find cake. Some cakes just melt away in your mouth. Yeah. So, get to love the kitchen, man. We should be a billion. We should be some here that no letter can't go behind the name. Or they have to make up one. Because of the way our family really love. I guess that's a gift that we get. And it's not only one, you say one person in the family, no. All of us. A matter of fact, there is not one McCormack that I found that don't love to cook. Whether they be white or they be black. I've never seen a McCormack that don't love cook. And I've never seen a Wilson that don't love to cook. Yeah, they love it. They love it. They love it. They love it. So yes, this is my little kitchen labrish for today. I'll meet you tonight. Well, again, we will, thank you for the thumbs up. I know more persons are here. You could have done a little bit better than My size is bigger than 10, you know. Don't you know that? Don't you see that? Yeah. And you just give me something smaller than myself? Hmm. Please give me some thumbs up. We are, let me go out of 2024 with a bang. But whichever, I thank all of you so much for enabling the growth of the channel. You know, some came and some left, nevertheless. For those that are here, and each time when I came on, they are here. Some is not really, some have not really subscribed to the channel, but they just love to be here, which I know they will after a while. They will subscribe. There's always something that they learned from me, from the kitchen, from something that has been done, you know. Yeah. And it is a pleasure. It's my pleasure. It's the honor to all of you, young or old, big or small, man or woman. Because there's a lot of our children. There's a lot of children sometimes came over on this channel. And that is where I know you gotta careful of what you are saying and how you are saying it. Because some of the time you don't even realize it's the children. Sometimes, you know, they always come on and they're like a provoking side, you know. They come in and they see some things and and you know, they see some things, a matter of fact they want to hear what I have to say. Well, as I always say to them, you can't ruffle my feathers, see? I'm not so easy to ruffle. Yeah. And they will just laugh and then they say, oh, I'm a child, you know. I used to have this little 11-year-old that came over each time. I haven't heard from her in a while, but, you know, school is on and I encourage her to look here. Stick to your book. Be the best version of yourself, man. Good. And she reasons so intelligently. Her reasoning, you would think she's a child. And you have an next one that said, I always be coming to your channel. Yeah. So it is a pleasure. It is a pleasure to thank each and every one of you that have helped the channel to reach where it is. It can be further gone, but I won't complain because in some things, don't complain. Some of the things, do not complain. Sometimes complaining throw you off the track. And I found that most of the time we love to complain too much. Because guess what? We are looking on the other person over there. And we are saying, but that one is 20, the two of us, and that one gone 21, and I am just at 18. Take your time, rock and come in. You were surprised one of the morning you woke up, and you've gone past the 18, reached the 100 and over the 100, and left the person. So there's nothing I do that I complained. I give thanks. That is my thing. I give thanks. And I don't watch where the others are going or how they are getting there. If there is something I can learn from then, but I don't complain, and every one of you from India, Europe, you name it, Netherlands, name it, Canada, all over the place, if it is even one person came and watched this channel. Pakistan, yeah, I tell you, everywhere. And it is my honest pleasure I'm so grateful of all of you. Some came and, get a little bit rudish and, you know, I don't curse. I just said, you had to do certain things because guess what? YouTube is on your back and it's on my back too. Okay? But whether one came in and if they misbehave, I welcome them. I appreciate, truly appreciate, because when I started this channel, I had this channel from 2012 or 15, somewhere there. What I wasn't doing anything with the channel. I just have it there and I started, and I guess what really happened when I was going to start it, somebody came and said, why don't you do this? And I didn't pay it any mind. Somebody else came back and said, you would have done good, and then at the time I was, in a job and I was like, I'm sewing, I'm doing so much things, and all these wine that I showed to you that were doing them. The only difference, I have never done the the this apple year wine. And it was there. It's just like I open a Instagram account as well. And I have never used it. And when I came here, one day I was there and I just said, but somebody from Jamaica called me and we were there chatting. And I said to the person, I feel like I'm going to open a YouTube channel. At the time, I didn't even actually remember that I have an account with them. And she said, yeah, man, you could do it, man. And I said, okay. So I run it by my daughter. And she said, I'm not in social media, so you want to do it, you go ahead. So I went in to start when I realized. So I said, but I didn't remember say I had this. I never remember, I honestly didn't remember. So I called back the chick from Jamaica. And I said to her, guess what? It's only for me to activate the channel. The channel has been there. They haven't taken it away. I didn't even remember I did it. And so she started with, I said, no, I know nothing about YouTube. I don't know nothing. So I am going to be treading on some grounds that I don't know about. No, I don't know the Hindu language. If I was to even know it, it wouldn't benefit me much because, see, we are English speaking and where I am, English, we heard them speaking in the language and, you're just there lost because you don't know what they're saying. But then, never show an interest. But then if I have to deal with Indians, then, oh yeah, when you were children and my neighbors are Indians and they learned that the children learn their language. And so she started to, when I opened and said, my address and and put in and say, okay. So I said, okay then, here am I. And then I started to put my one and my two together. I start doing my research. I start reading. I start writing down. And she said you had to. And luckily when it was going on, they asked, what am I going to do? And I said, content creating. When I'm looking on the list down, I say, I don't want to be a blogger or a vlogger or none of those. No. I think I am a little bit too quiet or too reserved for some things. And I thought I chose the right one to do when I say content creating. And so I start reading, I start doing my things. The difference now is that there are materials I have that is, I don't have it here. It is in Jamaica that, you're starting off to do some things and going. And you start use your own intellect to say, well then, okay, you do this. And then I started off. And the first time I decided to come, like, there was nobody knew me. Ah, it's a new kid on the block, man. And then I went back, she said, you have to continue, you know, and you have to continue, and you are, and she was like, and she said to me, she said, you have to go get a moderator. Well, she did offer herself from my city to say, I will be a moderator. I said, okay. And so it went on. And the first person that subscribed to my channel was this guy. It's not that he knew me, we have never met in person. And he saw the channel, and I guess he saw the first thing I put out on the channel, and he subscribed to me. I think he's living, I'm not sure, but he's in the US. And then this other lady, and it was there, and it took so long to remove from one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. But what I realized, the things I put out, I get the viewing. The viewing was good, you know. And then I said I'm gonna start doing the live in the kitchen, because I'm gonna separate the kitchen live different from the other regular lives then that I would do. You know, you speak of other things and whatever. And that would go hand in hand, and I go out. And so I decided to take the live out. We went down to the beach, we do all, and start doing all sort of a thing. And sometimes I don't go on the live because I got to go to work and, you know, and everything. So look here. And right there and then, that Sunday evening, it was a Sunday evening I started it. But I said I have to give the channel a name. So at first I didn't even want nobody to know my name. My birth name. So when I gave it Aquarian, I didn't realize that I could not I'm giving the channel a name, because guess what? My name was already on the channel who I am. So I could not change my name that way. I would have to do. And I stood there and said to myself, oh my God, so what I must give this channel name? Oh, I must give it name. I want to give it a name that you work with, the name you can see. And I was standing at the window, I was just looking and questioning myself. And like something said to me, your birth sign is Aquarius. And I just looked and I said, okay, Aquarian. I'm Aquarius. So I said, okay, Aquarian. So I grabbed my things and I start reading, because I don't want to do something that I just, you know, you give a name but it really don't have a meaning and a growth or whatever. So it took me even deeper than what I was thinking, that the zodiac, it's one of the biggest zodiac and all the difference of it. So after Aquarian now, while reading, I said, I want this to be positive. And I said, okay then, positivity, positive. And that's how I came up with the name and give the channel the name. And I said, this is more unique to me. The channel will speak for itself, and what positivity means and what positive means, upward moving. You are not a pessimist, but you're optimistic, and all of those things, you know. So that was how I came up with the name. And when I run it by somebody, they say, yeah, you know, it sounds good. Yeah. And then I start getting the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5. Yes. So I was getting more views, and still get more views more than subscription right now. Right? It took me a struggle to reach in the subscription rate is. And I used to bother myself and said, and then afterward I stopped worrying myself. I said, all I have to do, and as YouTube, you know, they always, you know, come up and send me, you know, slippage and thing and say, okay, you're going left, keep right, keep in the center, and then I do undo my thing. So like I tell you, for those that have came on, and those that were here from the very first, and those that are coming, wholeheartedly, I thank you all. I thank you. I thank you. Because guess what? It gives me something to look towards. It have me to think, okay, I'm gonna do a dish. Um, at home I have a tons of cooking book, tons of it. Here I would have to go and buy or something like that. So most of the time I came from my brains. I remember that this I do this and I do this and I do this and I do this. And it gives me something to look towards because it doesn't keep my brain idle. I'm always doing some digging, some researching, some of the things push out of your brains and go about it business because you're not using it and things like that. And you look, and I love food. I love to deal with health. I just love to deal with health. So healthy food and so when you see me come with food, it's a part of me. But I tell you, you gave me hopes. You lift my aspiration to really go on and to help in my little way as somebody be educated from it. Because honestly, I couldn't manage in the other world to say, well then, this one said this and that one said that, and you're quarreling and you listen to the people call it amusement, but if I'm going to be amused, when I am finished being amused, I must able to walk away with something constructive. So if I'm going to be amused with some carry up, bring come, this one say, who fat, who mager, who hungry, who not naked, who can... It's not, when it is all over, I'm walking away with nothing. I can say, well then, okay, I made everything, I learned this. I didn't know this. This opened my mind. And so I'm not one of those person. I'm not one of those person. To be honest, all of us couldn't be the same person. Everybody can't be the same. Everybody do their own thing. Everybody think differently. I am always open to learn. I am always open to impart to other people. Young or old, I impart to them. So let me tell you, I thank each and every one. For those that are far out of my time zone and think, it was the first time I saw this guy from Africa. I remember what part of Africa, but they have their style. And I was singing and all the rivers of Babylon. And them use a stick and that sort of a creative thing. And I subscribed to him and I said, I don't know if I will hear about him. But anyhow, keep going on the channel and I look and they make me laugh and think. And this was always their performance. They dress up on this behavior and going on, and that's their thing. Right? And when I saw, what? And then of course the young lady said, open a YouTube channel and post your things there, and you get persons from there come on your chat over on YouTube. I did open it. I post a few things there, but I can't say I'm very active on over there. No. I don't think sometimes I really like over there, so I feel more comfortable where I am. So to each and every one of you, to every one of you, those from the United States that have supported my channel, those from India, to everywhere. Please just share my channel, subscribe. I appreciate and I mean every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I thank all of you. It's not that I monetize because I don't reach the number for YouTube to say, okay, then we can pay you a check. But I find that I'll get up this morning and I said, okay, there's so much food floating around in the place that I've cooked what day and So what I'm doing, just gonna demonstrate on these things, right? And so I do, right? So it always gave me something to do, something to think about, something to go and read up, something to ask Google, and sometimes Google not really go on with it. Let me tell you, I have done a blue draws video in here, right here, in front of all who were standing here or on the thing. And I posted draws video a good while. I have done that blue draws video first on the 15th of March this year. And the other day, YouTube came up and, they are sort of restructuring their app. They're restructuring, and there's some restructuring going. They are vamp something, and they're reading and thing like that. So, they sent me the notice. But before they sent me the notice, I was going through the channel. I reposted the Boya thing. And I reposted it on the Blue Draws Rhythm. So, I'm putting it in different styles. So, in Jamaica, this one meal, they call it Blue Draws, Taya Leaf, Boyo, Dukuno. I reposted it on Shorts. So while I reposted it on Shorts, I found a song. I didn't really like the songs them have. I couldn't find anything that, but I thought I use one. And then I was in the thing and I said, Blue Draws, Dukono, Taya Leaf, and the rhythm I send the rhythm. When I look at the thing, I see a big red circle and saying that copyrights. I said, copyrights for my own thing? How could I be copyright for my own thing? And I took it up. I never went to bed until about 2 the night. I get to them and they were saying, and get the things done. I said, I don't use other people's stuff. I will never go on a person's page and took what they have and bring it to me. No. I watched cooking page and I look at their demonstration, and sometimes I commented because some things you saw that you comment on it. But to really take their work and to bring into my work, it's a no-no. Because I love to try, work hard. When I was going to school, I don't ask children to do my work for me. I don't even ask them. Sometimes I may ask them, how did you get that answer? You say, but I will try. And if the teacher mark it wrong, I go back home and I sit and I work it out. That is who I am. So I don't like to take other people's work and make it mine to obtain the praises from it. And I know it's not me. I don't like that. So I wouldn't do that. So I'm asking then. So this thing reaches where they are querying it to see and to know, because it's as if somebody, it's somebody. So they're acquiring it. I was like, oh my God. I worked so hard to bring out my thing. And then here am I being copyright for it. As if it belongs to somebody else. And they did not seize the song. They did not seize the rhythm that I did. Yeah. So some people, they will cheat you out of what you have. But you see, because I know I am the one who did it, I am the one, and I don't give myself much trouble. But again, as I said, each and every one of you, I give you thanks. To my heart, I thank you. Every last one of you. I thank you so much. And please share the channel. There are some good, some of the things been hidden on there. When I went on there, there are some things, some nice things I did, and they are just, Google is just resurrecting some things and bringing them back to the thing, which I said I would have reposted, with some things I reposted and things like that. So some persons don't work, but they want to get paid. Some persons just look and want to cheat you from what you have. So I thank you all. And enjoy yourself throughout this week, throughout the month. And with all of that, give God thanks that you have finished almost finished 2024. And He is with you all the way. And thank you for your free giving. And each time, you may not hear I said it, but I always pray, I said, Lord, to those that, reached out to me, and enable me to at least reach 600 and something. The views outweighed the subscription, but as I said, somebody calling? Patient man rides donkey. And without you, it would not be me. And I appreciate everything. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Right? Wednesday will be, it's so cool thinking of going out there. But anyhow, I will go see what other events they have, and I'll take you all there. And I go with my live because I want you to see. You apparently can't be here, but you can see it on the live what is happening, And so, I welcome every one of you. I wish I could meet you all and just hug you. I thank you with all my heart. Thank you very much for being in the kitchen. As you know, by now everyone that came on my channel know that the kitchen is a thing for me, man. The kitchen, the kitchen. Yes. So, thank all of you. Thank you, thank you. Have a great rest of the day, rest of the evening, rest of the morning, rest of the wherever part in the spectrum you are. Have a great day. Take care of your family. God bless, keep, provide, cover you, shelter you from sickness, from everything else that you would need help with. Always remember that. And yes, Miss India. The name of the person I was trying to remember is Lord Krishna. Yeah. So I'm going to close the live now. And as I said, I thank you very much. I thank you. And don't forget, you saw me do the pomegranate juice. Yes. So whatever you're going to do for your Christmas and for the rest of putting up your Christmas tree for those who, do that, and having a great family time. This is the time when school give holiday. You're going to be with the children. Put them in the kitchen, ask them to help you, man, help you, even to help show them, even to sit and watch you, whatever you do. And please share some of your cuisine, Miss India, with me. Put it in my inbox. All right. Thank you very much. Love always and appreciation. Thank you very much. I'm going to be closing. Remember, love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you won't be able to love anybody else. Appreciate yourself for who you are. Let nobody let you feel less than yourself. Yourself is yourself. Yes. Thank you very much.